I didn't decide to get involved with Jewish World Watch. Rabbi Schulweis recruited me. And I think the most pivotal moment for me was when he asked me, what are you doing about the genocide in Darfur? And all of a sudden I had this epiphany that I really never considered anybody else's genocide my problem. And that was exactly what he was addressing.
The end is simply this: I need you. For this, I need your neshama. I need you to do what we expected them to do. I expected them to fast. I expected the priests to organize their churches and to stand in front of the embassies and to cry out against the genocide against our people. I want to organize a Jewish World Watch.
I think one of the reasons that Jewish World Watch has been able to impact so many people around the world is that our way of operating is that we find these incredible partners on the ground where these atrocities and genocides are happening, and we form partnerships with them.
The first project that Jewish World Watch ever did was the Solar Cooker Project in Darfur, ensuring that women and children didn't have to leave safe spaces to cook food. We're also in the Democratic Republic of the Congo.
2 of our partners in Congo have school programs, and their whole focus is on trying to create the future leaders of the Congo.
And now to be able to work in 5 or 6 different places in the world, to work with Rohingya, to work on advocacy for the Uyghurs.
These are people who are already committed activists, and we use the opportunity to partner with them so that our programs are specific to the culture where this is happening. We know that these partners are already respected, already accomplished, and it's a true privilege to partner with these individuals.
I think most people think, oh, it's terrible, but what can I do about it? I'm just one person here in Encino, or I'm just one person here in West Hollywood. I don't have the power to really do anything, but I have a good heart. I care. Caring is good, it's a start, but it's not an end game. You have to do something about the things that you care about.
One of my motivations for this work is really making sure that we are doing the intersectionality work, that those root causes of why children join those things in the Democratic Republic of the Congo is connected to why kids here in the United States join gangs, and we might call it a militia, or we call them a child soldier farther away, and here a gang member. It's important that as we continue to do our work, that we're dismantling some of the vernacular and having the same kind of compassion that we have for children far away and adults far away that we have for all people here as well.
One of the things that I love about Jewish World Watch is that we really don't necessarily work on Jewish issues. I come from a mixed family. My dad was Jewish, my mother was Christian. And they instilled in me the idea that it didn't really matter what you believed as long as you treated people with respect, you appreciated their values, what they were, and that when there was a need, you helped.
We know that we can't find an answer without facing outward and asking people what they need. Because we accomplish our mission through our 3 pillars, education first and foremost, so we start by educating ourselves so that we can educate others and galvanize ourselves. We do advocacy work. We have 3 active campaigns that we're working on right now, focused on the Uyghur people, which is our largest campaign.
And when people say to me, isn't it depressing to work on genocides and mass atrocities? The resilience of these folks, that's something that gives me hope. Our partners on the ground who are risking their lives to do this work, that gives me hope. If there are people like this around the world, I have hope for the world.
Everything that Rabbi Schulweis did was about bringing people together. When we started Jewish World Watch, it was because he said the Jews said never again after the Holocaust, and it was Bosnia, Cambodia, Rwanda, now Darfur. When we expanded to Congo, he was pleased about that. At one point, he said that Jewish World Watch had to support the Armenian community. It was one of the first Jewish organizations to say that the Armenian genocide was a genocide. So I think if we look ahead and look and see the work we're doing now, I think he would be very proud and pleased with that work, because that's the goal of reaching out and standing up when we're seeing things that are not right in the world.
Jewish World Watch started getting involved in the Uyghur human rights crisis and the genocide in 2019. And we had partnered first and foremost to call for what was happening to Uyghurs to be called a genocide. And it was through that work, reaching out, trying to find members of the diaspora so that we weren't appropriating anybody's story, but amplifying.
Jewish World Watch was one of the first human rights organization spoke out against the Chinese aggression in the Uyghur homeland, and also one of the first human rights organization supported through real actions, congressional advocacy, public education, and I thought at the time, this has to be something related to the Jewish history. But I then learned more about the organization, and I thought that this organization is not fighting for the limelight. They're not looking for something to be recognized. They just wanted to lend their voice and be a voice for millions of voiceless. And it was not as well-known movement as today when you're looking back 3-4 years ago. Even though there was any tangible gain by being in a position to support causes like the Uyghur cause, the Jewish World Watch showed the leadership and also showed the Uyghur people the solidarity, the much needed moral support. When you deal with this kind of issue, the moral support is the most important support for you, because your oppressor wants you to believe that no one cares for you. The Jewish World Watch filled that vacuum, told the world, told the Uyghur people they do care, and they have a voice, they have a friends in the Jewish community. It is truly an honor to be recognized by the Jewish World Watch. I look forward to connecting with my colleagues at the Jewish World Watch, and also make new friends and allies who can help us to stop this genocide and prevent the next genocide.